Thank you. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Rover project. Some of you are probably wondering where I've been for a little while. Well, things have been a bit cuckoo at the moment, really. I've been very ill with a very bad chest infection. So that was one thing. The other thing is my wife's auntie passed away. So that was another thing. And no sooner I got over my chest infection and got the funeral out of the way, we went off for the day and enjoyed ourselves out and about. And I got attacked by a dog. And he severely bit me, both hands. And both my hands were, the left hand was the worst. It really did swell up. I don't know if you can see, but it's hang on, I'll try and get the camera. There's a little scar just there. It did open up quite badly, and same on this one, just right in there, caught me right in there, and just on there. I don't know if you can see that, because sorry, I just holding the camera. So I got attacked by a dog, and both hands got badly bit. Also, he jumped up on me and bruised all my chest and everything, because it wasn't no bloody little dog, it was a big dog. And yeah, so that happened. So that took about 3 weeks to all heal up. Got in touch with a few people about an exhaust system for this car. Somebody said there's a guy in Swindon, here's his number. So I rang him, and he only had the back box. He said it was stainless steel, but when I said how much is it, I think he said 155 quid. Well, I'm not being funny or nothing, but I mean, it probably is worth that. I mean, it's 155 quid, but when you add it all up, I need 2 boxes. And I don't really want to pay £400 for an exhaust system, because that Rover 800 there cost me £300 for stainless steel all the way through, and I got twin pipes on either side. I had a custom made job on that, and that cost £300 to have remade. So in the process, I'm not paying stupid amounts of money for an exhaust system on this car when I've got, the budget is really near enough gone. Basically, I just need this car up and running so I can actually drive it. I'm not worried about the bodywork for a moment. I just want to drive the bloody thing. I took it around the block the other day because it ran out of petrol, so I put some petrol in it and drove it around the block. I think it was last weekend I took it around the block. And she drove nicely. The knocking's all gone, so the ball, it was the top ball joint, so there's no knocking on that anymore. I haven't started her up for about a week ago now, so let's see what she does. We'll check out. I still got to sort out this starter motor as well. Right, let's see what happens. Doesn't sound very good, does it? Battery getting a bit low there. Maybe I should have popped the bonnet and pumped the fluid, petrol up first. Let's have another little bash and see. Hey, there we are. Not bad with a bit of a duff battery. Move my cigarette out of the way as well, because that's up on the dash. Yeah, so she's running, but you can hear that exhaust rumbling and blowing like a good un, which is putting all the balance of the engine out, really, like the carburetor. You can't really tune the carburetor up properly with the naft exhaust system, so it does need doing. There is another one on eBay, a mild steel one, but it's used, But the guy thinks it's something special just because it's got stamped in there Rover 1974 or 1975, so he thinks it's something special. And it probably is to a collector who probably wants to make his car all totally original, but at the end of the day it's just an old rusty old exhaust, and I don't really want to pay like £100 for an exhaust system and then pay 15 quid just to have it shipped here. I mean, that's just like taking a wee-wee, really. I mean, come on, people. There's got to be somebody out there who's got just two of the rear back boxes I can use. Lucky, I mean, it'd be nice if it was like close to home. Like I said, the guy up in Swindon, he had one, but it was just a back box. But he never rung me back to say what condition it was in. He just said it was a stainless steel. He was going to get somebody to climb up there and have a look at it for him. He never rang me back. Yeah, so it's just one of those things again. I mean, I'm still waiting for an exhaust, still waiting to get the tyres done. But it's just, tyres are not too much of a problem. And I've got the tyres. I mean, I got a good second-hand set, which I came off my SD1 Rover, because I had steel wheels on my SD1 Rover, so I stuck alloyed wheels on it. So I kept the steel wheels. When I sold the car, I kept the steel wheels, so all the tyres were good, so I've kept them. So it's just a case of getting the tyres swapped over onto these wheels, because the SD1 wheels won't fit on here. Yeah, push that choke in a little bit, and seems to be calming down a little bit. But she runs all right, this thing. I mean, the engine still needs running in, because I mean, it's had new shell bearings. I mean, so they do still need running in. But I mean, I've given it an oil change and everything, so that's all been done. As you know from back ages ago on the old videos. And basically, it was just an update today, just to let you know I'm still alive and I'm still kicking, and I'm still trying to get round to getting this car done. Yeah, so that's basically about it, really. I mean, I've still got the rev counter to wire up, but I got to suss that out to do it, and the two gauges over there just got to be plumbed in, but I'll do that at a later date. I'm not too worried about any of that for a minute. What I want to get is the exhaust done, get the tyres done, stick a load more fuel in, because at the moment it's just run on reserve tank, because it was the reserve tank which was the dirtiest of it all. It had totally loads of stale fuel in the reserve tank when I cleaned it out, as you noticed on one of the videos. So by running it down empty and then re-topping it up again with another fresh gallon, it's cleaning it out. Even though I cleaned it out before, it still needs cleaning out again. So it's sucking up all the muck, so it's clearing itself out. Especially when after I've driven it around, because I live in a horseshoe estate, so it's shaped like a horseshoe. So it's just driving around the block, swishes the tank around anyway, so all the fuel's splishing around everywhere, so it gets all the muck out. But it was mostly, all the problem was on reserve tap. It's when I hit reserve tap is when this car started running crappy. But yeah, I mean, she's running not too bad, bit lumpy, still needs a bit of tuning. But like I said, you can't really tune her up properly until you got this exhaust done. And last weekend I had the Rover 75 to service, so that's all been serviced. Because for a year I've been driving it and it had been down on power, and it was because the coil pack, one of the coil packs was failing. And so I stuck 2 new coil packs on it, and she's running lovely. The turbo's running lovely on it as well, so another good job done. Yeah, so that's that really. I mean, I got the 800 Rover 800 to carry on. The old Lada got to be done as well. I know a load of you saying, what the hell do you want to do an old Lada? But at the end of the day, they're getting rarer now as well. Not many of them left in the UK, and it's starting to rain at the moment, and my dog is out in the garden, so I've got to go and get my dog in, because he's going to get wet through. So yeah, there we are. Just to let you know, everything's all hunky-dory. Still trying to sort out about the exhaust. And that's the choke in now. She's warming up. She's about a quarter of the way warmed up. So, as you can hear, she's running a little bit lumpy. but she picks up all right when you throttle her. I mean, it just sounds rattly in here because I mean, I've got all this crap flipping banging around everywhere. Like I said, the exhaust needs really doing. I mean, open the door, you can hear that exhaust system. It just sounds horrible. But apart from that, she's not running too bad with a dodgy exhaust. But I don't really want to take it out on the main road properly with the exhaust the way it is and the tyres the way it is. So I want to get all that done first, and then I'll worry about the bodywork probably next year or something. I mean, I might even start it this year if the weather does improve, but at the moment we've had nothing but gale winds, pouring down rain, and so it's been absolutely crap at the moment. So there's the old 800, which I've had for a long time now. I did sell it once, and I sold it to a guy, and I missed that car so much. I was lucky enough he put it back on for sale on eBay after a year, so I bought it back because it runs on LPG, so it's cheap to run. But at the moment it's just stuck on the drive because the fuel pump packed up on it, and I bought a new fuel pump, actual brand spanking new fuel pump fitted in it, but it's just finding the time now to get it off the garden, put some proper fuel in it and take it for an MOT. That's enough of that. But I'm quite surprised she's started up and turned over actually, because usually that starter motor gives me nothing but trouble. I mean, whether or not she'll start now or not, or she'll give me trouble with that starter motor. Seems to be alright for the minute. Maybe she just needs more using and starting up more regularly, and then maybe the starter motor might work better. It might be just sticking a little bit. But I must go now because it is absolutely coming down with the rain now, and I've got to get the poor dog in. He probably thinks I've left him out there for a generation. So there we are. Let's lock the old bugger up. But yeah, she's not too bad. It's getting there. It's just, like I said, it's the exhaust and the tyres still left to do. I mean, it'll get there. Anyway, there's the Rover 800. Looking sorry for herself. But I will get round to getting it all done, and I'll do some videos on the Rover 800 at a later date. So that'll be another one you'll get to see being tarred up a little bit. Anyway, bye bye for now. Oh, before I go, big thank you to everybody who subscribed, and all the comments, all the questions, absolutely superb. I enjoyed everything what everybody's done at the moment, and all the help on Facebook, stuff like that is absolutely brilliant. I'm just glad there's people out there still willing to help. Thank you very much for everything you've all done. So ta-ta for now, and please like and subscribe on all the videos, and I don't know, I can't think of anything else to say really, because I mean I'm rabbiting on too much again. Anyway, bye bye for now.